Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. As we continue to try to find all the rest of the glyphs, which I wish they just put on the map. I suppose we do know there's one at the Colosseum, so we'll start there. We'll grab a few flags on the way. The fuck is that guy doing? Whatever. Let's just get on with it. I have a little residual frustration from the from my whatchamacallit, recording of KOTOR. That was that was tedious. And draining. Alright. So we'll grab the flag first, hopefully. Let's see what we're dealing with, though. Did I ever get the flag that was, like, on the aqueduct? I don't know if I ever got up there. Oh, well. I'll get it in due time. Alright, well, this seems straightforward enough. We'll see if it continues being straightforward. Yeah. Okay. I can do this, though. There we go. So that ended up not being too bad. Oh, there we go. And there's the flag. And we'll take the Gravity Express. Whee! Alright, so we'll grab the next one. I assume it's gonna be... Oh, it's only up there? That's not too bad. Of course, I say that now and I'll find out it's actually really freaking hard once I get there, but I don't think that'll be the case. There we go. Alright. There's the flag. Woo! And I would like to get down the ground. Thank you. Alright, and then we'll take one last flag here off of the Colosseum, and then we'll do the Colosseum glyph that I know is there somewhere. And I think I might just call it early there, because I am pretty tired. I think I had a cold or something, maybe like really minor COVID, because I did lose my smell for a bit. Just this whole winter vacation. And even now, like, I'm somewhat better, but my energy levels still haven't recovered. And now my eye is gooping up and... Ugh. Alright, but at least... Oh yeah, that's not even half of it. Construction starts next week? Yeah. And that's going to go on for at least 2 months, so there goes all my sleep for the next 2 months. Because they'll be working in the day while I'm trying to sleep. Since I work night shift. So fun, yay. Why are there stairs here? Maybe there used to be something there, but it like fell off, but... No, no. God damn it, Ezio. See? How hard was that? Okay. Well, we can go this way. Are you shitting me? How is none of that, like, a valid surface to grab on? Like, I get it's like 3 inches in front, but there we go. Oh yeah, any clues on where the glyph might be? No? Okay. So we still, okay, there it is. So we still got a ways to go. Might be best to climb up this way and then circle back. That just, okay, that's just hay. Really? Hmm. Okay. Well, what else do we have here?
What's with him?
Okay. There we go. And we can climb this all the way around. And we can get this flag. Wonder if the Colosseum's the one where you're supposed to do like a jump from X height, because it does seem to be one of the tallest buildings around. What? You can't tell me that's not climbable. There we go. I don't know what the range in our Eagle Vision is either. I'll take a short run around, but if I don't see any signs of glyphage, then I'm probably just going to yeah, see, like I can only really look at the inside track when there's a whole outside track I have to do. Oh god, that's such a beautiful eagle. Falcon, whatever it is. Yeah, I think the only taller buildings would be the Castel Sant'Angelo, or that fortress is called, and the dome under construction in the Vatican right now. Okay, I'll run around the outside a little bit. Oh yeah, and it can also be like inside here too, so I don't know. Maybe even running around the outside isn't. Oh, is that it? Okay, we found it. All right, we got lucky. That's all I can say here. As I was definitely.
They must be late, and she must be beautiful.
Sorry to interrupt your little date there. There we go. There we go. I like how we basically ended up where we just were. I was gonna say, you can't tell me when we just grabbed it. I was hoping that would get me close enough to trigger it. We should be able to jump this. Nope. Never mind. Okay, well, I think we just have to go back to the top again, and then, yeah, then we climb. We don't have to go all the way to the top, but if we get up to those things, the big dark bricks, then we can shimmy on over to the glyph. Yeah, it's such a subtle sound cue though that like it blends in with the that blends in with the music.
Loading.
The capitalists think we run these companies for profit. The fools. Those fools work for you. Optional slavery in exchange for pieces of paper. Doesn't that strike you as foolish?
Well, when it's forced. Fire, water, and earth are contracted with the complacency of the people away from the people. Fire, water, and earth are contracted. Nope. Well, this is air, I guess. Nope, I want you in there. Does zooming actually do anything? Am I going to see the secret abstergo? Fire, water, and earth. Well, there's fire. There's water. Earth? I hate these because it's always... There's way too many ways to, like... assume, like... I would think, oh, the secret is they're using contractors to take over key services, in which case, yeah, the airport, the firefighters, the military, oil extraction, rescue. I suppose rescue services isn't. Oh. Well, even rescue services are being contracted now, but then it's like, okay, fire, water, and earth. Well, fire, water, you got earth. So, like, it's not that, so what's the fucking connection? Yeah, okay, well, so what? Yeah, I looked that up, because I wasn't...
Scanning. 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 What purpose of all this? 30. 476. 1337. 1431. 1520. 1770. 1861. 1914. 1929. 1939. 1945. 1950. 1955. 1962, 1990, 1994, 1995, 2001. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. Emotion centers activated. Now I understand.
The fuck are you on about,
Loading.
computers? Abstergo making an AI. Access denied.
Democracy must die to ensure the stability of the world. Capitalism will end it.
Oh, that is, Oh, This brings back memories. Yeah. Fucking asshole. What? How is that not the... Okay, I don't want to backspace. That's right. Anyways, making use of that created by the three, the center behind the scenes waited for citizens united to wed the U.S. to the Templars' will. So it's obviously going to be Justice Roberts. Really incorrect coordinates? What is it, Alito then? Scalia? Yeah, Citizens United is part of the reason why the U.S. is as fucked as it is right now. What else do we have here? No? Really? None of them. Wait, I hear a noise. Oh. Hey, so it was Justice Roberts. Okay. All right. K is 8. So in that case, M. Really, you couldn't even start me off with 1, huh? Or no, we want 4, which is going to be C. All right, 0 is R. So then 8, yep, is not going to be on there. So if K, 3KCN, that kind of looks like KR79. I'm not seeing the, nope. All right, let's see if 07, is that enough for us to... Of course, that's another blank one. And then 9 is 9. And of course, it's going to be... Oh, it's just going to be 1, which is going to be K. So at least that one was easy. So let's see. 0 is... Well, it's... Probably need the solution of R. Wait, R is 0. And it's the same cipher. So maybe this one goes in order. So in that case, what comes after C? That would be 0, but 0's already on there, so it's not that. It could be the incomplete M. So I think they have like 20. They have like 20 in there, so you can't. You could brute force it, but it'd be painful. All right, let's hear it.
Tricky one. Some of those symbols look like letters. They probably come from somewhere, but where exactly? That's the question.
Oh, okay. So R1. So under this cipher, I think 5 would be 1, maybe? But then... So if the incomplete ones are the letters... What the hell is that? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R... S T U V W X Y. Oh, that's a Z. So, I don't know where the other part of the Z would come in, to be honest. If it was the bottom half of the Z, then I would just say 7 easy. But 1, 2, a 2 maybe? R0. And then using 0. Then our 2 would be a 1. Do we not get a 1? That kind of blows up my theory then. Are they coming from other letters then? So let's go back to 0 is R. And we need 8. I said they were coming from somewhere. Are they coming from here? Oh. Fuck me, it's just right there, so. See. Oof. Yeah, there's another fuckwad. Yep, contracting. There's another scourge. Yeah, best place in the world to do business, not best place in the world to live, not best place in the world to work. Yeah. We now conclude that independent expenditures, including those made by corporations, do not give rise to corruption or the appearance of corruption in government. Well, see how that turned out. Okay, there's a 9. No, I don't want to. Row your boat. There's an R. Oh, 8009. So where's Kennedy's finger? KR79. So C. Here's all the numbers. I did recognize a lot of those dates were important events. Guild. That almost looks like stock market ticker. Guild 745 in 2001, $84 in 2007. Yeah, that's probably some company that benefited from the privatization of government services. Yeah, so we already got the C. So I need to find... So there's an R somewhere. I guess R is the third one. The C is, if we go back here. Oh, it's hard to see because it's white on white. Okay. So it doesn't really... So we know there's an R. There's an M. And there's a 9. They're both 8206 on the side, though. So how do I know which ones go where? Well, I guess we don't have a 9, so that makes that easy. So we got an M, an R. Oh no, I have to associate them. Probably. There's a 7-0. Three. So it's clicking these, like, input the coordinates. I guess I don't get the...
16 is definitely not in the running for a marriage anytime soon, so that word wed stands out a bit. I don't see any weddings, but maybe there's something else up there wedding related. 16 is definitely not in the running for a marriage anytime soon, so that word wed stands out a bit. I don't see any weddings, but maybe there's something else up there wedding related.
So the ones bending, I think they're saying it's the ones in the pictures that are being bent to, bending the U.S. to the Templars' will. Was there even a letter or... Well, there's the one I wanted. But there's nothing else in here. They don't have any of the codes on them. Well, the plane's not doing it, so it has to be 1, 2, 3, we the people. There's a big fat Z. Well, she at least wants to promote human rights according to that. Here, I guess, which letter is the most associated with him? I wish I knew what these other code blocks were. I'm sure someone's deciphered all this. $303K82. Unless there's like an even more heightier number. Okay, can I like zoom out a little? There we go. But then I lose the frickin'... Okay, so where's your number then? Well, C is our starting point, right? So each one of these No, 4 of these 5 have one. So C's our starting point. And K is our ending point, right? So where's K? There's an R. Well, there's AK. There's Z and K. So C and M have to be... Okay, I don't quite have this, but I think, like, I get the general idea of what they're going for. Okay, so that's... If it was like if it just auto set the cipher, it'd be one thing, but all right, well, let's go back to the right coordinates and pop that in. So I don't feel like spending all day here. Supreme Court of the United States, Washington, D.C., 20543, December 2000, RE Privatization S. I have convinced Sandra to join the majority opinion. The enticement of retirement under a Republican president tipped the scales, although the ruling will differ from our previous decisions on equal protection. Will not call attention to our actual goals. With Sandra gone, we can pave the way for the key majority member of the order to be seated. As discussed, W will provide the perfect distraction. I have no doubt he will restart animosities with Iraq. Let him. It will give C's contractors more work. When the time comes, I will make sure W is given Robert's name. Robert's in the court. It will only be a matter of waiting for the right case. After the destruction of campaign finance laws, the company will be free to elect anyone they choose to the Senate, the House, and eventually the presidency. Soon our hopes will be realized. Government will no longer derive its authority from the people, but from us, our protectors. I don't recognize that signature, but I think, if I'm remembering right, Sandra is Sandra Day O'Connor, I think, who I believe was a justice on the court who was retired. Yeah. She retired and was replaced by Bush with Roberts, so that's W as Bush. And then C is obviously Cheney because he was in bed with Halliburton, who got a shit ton of work in, for sure, Iraq, probably Afghanistan too, in the reconstruction there, and security services and oil and whatnot. And then with Roberts, they tipped the balance on campaign finance laws and other stuff. But wasn't Roberts there for Bush's election, though? Since 2005. Okay, so he wasn't. All right. Kinda. Is that Scalia's signature? Ah, yes, that is Anton Scalia's signature. Okay. Yeah, I could see them being Templars. They definitely would be Templars. B8C66C8B. Our moves are echoes, not our own. Well, I put it there. I'm just asking for put it there. It's just going to be taken by the bishop. Yeah, no, I don't. Our moves are echoes. They are not. Our oh, there's a queen there. I didn't even see that. Except I have no good way to attack the queen. Oh no, I can't do that. So it would have to be there. This might actually be the echoes. So do they just want this to match? What did I guess so. Okay. I was gonna say this might be the most interesting one, but no,
Quarantine
it's
zone.
we're just moving a completely
The
different one.
capitalists will do whatever we tell them to. We print the dollars they worship, after all.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It will undoubtedly cripple the ability of ordinary citizens, Congress, and the states to adopt even limited measures to protect against corporate domination of the electoral process. Justin Stevens. Cleanup of Deepwater Horizon, contracted out for billions. Okay, so we have 1, 2. There's a third. There we go.
Quarantine lifted.
Ubisoft saying their games aren't political. Bullshit. Anyway, so that's cluster 7. Oh, what a fascinating clip. Oh, well. How many locations do we have left now? We have 7 of 10, so maybe next time we'll finish them all. But I think I am done for today. How do I use the parachute again? Nope. There we go. Whee! I think using that was a challenge for something, but I think that will be it for today. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.